in the UFC. Here we go, Lux Challenge 32. What can you tell from this tape, Alex?
Well, both these guys aged 26 years old. 170.9 for Camargo, 169.5 pounds for Bojorge. That's going to be a little difficult for me to pronounce. There's going to be quite the height advantage, 2 inch advantage for Camargo in height. 6'3" is the foot-inch advantage for Camargo, 5'10" for Bojorge. And there it is, almost exactly the same record, 5-1 for Camargo. Bojorge 5-0, undefeated, stepping in for the Luke's fight cage for the very first time.
Let's go up inside the cage with Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the welterweight division. Señoras y señores, nuestro siguiente combate es de 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría de peso welter de Luke's Fight League. Presentando primero en la esquina blanca, un especialista en boxeo y grappling. Récord perfecto de 5 ganadas, 0 perdidas, una altura de 1,77 metros y un peso oficial de 169.9 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, is a boxing and grappling fighter. Per record of 5 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and official weight of 165.9 pounds. Fighting straight out of San Jose, Costa Rica, is Josué Bojorge. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en striking, récord profesional de 5 ganadas, 1 perdida, una altura de 1,80 metros y un peso oficial de 170.9 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, he's a striker, per record of 5 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and official weight of 170.9 pounds. From Los Mochis, Sinaloa, and fighting straight out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, he is Carlos Drago Camargo. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Edgar López.
Man, I'm excited about this one. Fight of the night candidate with Camargo and Bojorge making his debut. Big boys here in the welterweight division.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize for the way I totally butchered his last name, Bojorge. Oh, man.
It's the very first time I've heard that last name, so.
Yeah, same here.
Being devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Here we go. Live from Guadalajara, the land of the mariachi. Here's another great bout in the welterweight division. Alex Soto and yours truly, Francisco X Rivera, Camargo and Bojorge starting well.
Wow, and Bojorge already shooting for that takedown, trying to take him down. And Camargo moves very well so far, avoiding takedowns. Great combinations there. Oh, uppercut.
Oh, look at Camargo, already punishing his opponent.
He's got to be careful, though. He's eating some counter shots here. They haven't been very effective, but nonetheless, they're definitely landing.
A very interesting category inside Lux Fight League. It's not so easy to find fighters at 170.
And to keep this kind of pace, too, as well. I mean, these guys are starting off very heavy.
Yeah. Obviously, we had Ivan Valenzuela going between 185 and 170. We had Alan Dominguez, El Tiburón.
Oh, nice. Oh. Just barely misses the liver there.
How about Anuar Aburto?
Ooh,
our 6'6" skyscraper.
There's a movement there, beautiful hip movement there, getting out of the cage there for Camargo and following it up with a knee.
Bojorge with a combination.
Man.
Camargo dodging the punch, but Bojorge keeps on being aggressive.
Oh, nice.
Good counter from Camargo.
Yeah, Bojorge staying right in front of him, right there. Just right in front of Camargo. Throwing a big right hand. Trying to go for that home run.
There he is. Good slap there with the right hand.
Oof.
Trying to cross him there was Bojorge.
Straight right hand
Oh!
from Camargo.
He hit a punch right down the middle as Bojorge was trying to come inside.
Oh, nice elbow. Followed up with the left hook there from Camargo. Oh, right hand kick.
right there.
My goodness. Bojorge is stepping it up here.
Yeah, he's looking to finish this off. And obviously we have a lot of lower weight classes here, all the way down to straw weights with the ladies. But once you get to 170, one punch, one kick can make a difference.
Nice takedown.
Beautiful throw there from Camargo, and right away going into mount. And he has 2 minutes left, but look at Bojorge showing his jiu-jitsu prowess. Turning things around, beautiful sweep right there. He's looking for a leg.
Very good move here. Let's see if he's able to use this to get a sweep here, try to go for a triangle. Wow, great turnaround there for Bojorge, really recognizing that. It was an easy takedown right into mount. Was able to escape quite easily there.
Let's see what Camargo can do. Off his back. He's working against a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And Bojorge is also right next to his corner. So an ideal scenario for the Costa Rican. Jumping into side control now, gets the mount. We've seen both guys getting a mount in a matter of a minute.
Yeah, both guys, you know, and let's see how long he's able to hold this here. Camargo's trying to flip it over.
And these guys at Lobo really work on their jiu-jitsu. Look at the escape right there, the attempt from Carlos Camargo.
And that takes a lot of energy to try to escape the mount like that. Let's see if Camargo's able to really handle it.
Still plenty of time for Bojorge here, a minute.
Oh, there we go. A little armbar setup, perhaps.
Yeah, going for the high mount here.
So hard, man. To try to escape like that, that takes so much power and energy. Man, Camargo's having a tough time dealing with Bojorge being on top of him.
Yeah, let's just say Bojorge is not able to finish the fight here. Camargo is going to come with much less stamina into the second round.
Well, this is good. Camargo's now holding on to him. You know, we call this damage control. Trying to prevent as much damage as possible. Tying up his arms, tying up his body. You know, the more you do that, you know, the less opportunities and chances that Bojorge has to drop some big punches. All right.
Alrighty, that was a very entertaining first round. We saw good things from both of the fighters. Righty, Alex, why don't you take us through the best moments of the first round?
Yeah, so it was very interesting. You know, Camargo came out swinging. You know, he came out really powerful. Bojorge also had some really interesting, you know, attacks as well. Look, his high head kicks were really nice. Big knees there for Camargo. And then things started to turn around. Here, we started to go for a takedown. And Camargo got the top end, but bam! Bojorge finds a way to get on top, gets him out, and then really rides out the rest of the round. So here we going into the second round. Our lovely ring card lady is reminding us it's going right into round number 2.
Alrighty, so a very interesting first round. Can't wait to see what these two can do in round number 2. Bojorge coming out of Costa Rica, out of the capital San Jose, facing Carlos Camargo, who's from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, but he trains here in Guadalajara with Lobo Gym.
Now Camargo's taking some steps back here. Yep, easy takedown now for Bojorge. Let's see if he gets that single leg. Beautiful. Beautiful defense there, single leg defense there for Camargo. Let's see if he's able to get this.
Yeah, and look at the arm. He could go for a Kimura. Then he went for the armbar, starting sliding away. And Bojorge with another good opportunity, working from the top position.
Yeah, and now Camargo's in a lot of trouble again. You know, Jorge's already has demonstrated that he's the more successful grappler between the two.
Who got the edge in the first round, in your opinion?
Well, I think Bojorge was just the way he was able to dominate the fight towards the end. I think showed a little bit more that he kind of took that round. He had more opportunities there on the mount. Had some successful head kicks. But now as we're going to here into the second round, Bojorge is again on top control, really dominating the pace of this fight. Man, so much energy is exerted when you're in this type of grappling situation.
Yep. 90 seconds have gone by here in this second round. Bojorge trying to do something from the top position here. The purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu working against Camargo, who also has a really good mentor when it comes to the grappling game. UFC fighter Alessandro Nono da Costa, our former flyweight champion, will be fighting in the UFC again on June 17th.
Big right, you know, those hammer fists there coming in from Bojorge. Really, really nicely landed right there. Oof. Little response there from Camargo. But man, Bojorge is just constantly working. I mean, that's what's really setting this apart here.
Yeah, punches, hammer fists, everything coming down.
But
body, head.
Exactly. Just chipping away. Just constant work.
Yeah, good rhythm. Good pace here from Josué Bojorge from San Jose, Costa Rica. What's very interesting, we talked about his jiu-jitsu prowess, purple belt, but you also mentioned that he was a Central American amateur kickboxing champion.
Yeah.
And he hasn't really shown it.
Well, I mean, in the first round, he did do some very interesting high head kicks that were blocked by Camargo, but, I mean, they definitely got the attention.
Yeah, he's just more comfortable down on the ground. And Camargo's really struggling.
Yeah, he can't get him off right now. He has no answer here to be able to get Bojorge off of him. Other than making things really difficult for Bojorge to get off on some strikings here, but it is problematic. Oh, there he goes. Now there's some space.
Yeah. He went for the knee right away. And the fans here love it. Drago representing the city of Guadalajara tonight, training with Lobo Gym.
All that energy, though. Camargo looks exhausted. Let's see if Camargo goes up there with that head kick. Nice sprawl. Oof. He needs this.
A very good takedown defense from Camargo. Time to rest a little bit.
Yeah, he decided to go for the headlock there, for the guillotine choke, and to try to prevent furthering the takedown there. But sometimes when that happens, you just feel like you can get a guillotine and inadvertently give up a takedown.
Yeah, but Bojorge trying to hold on to the leg. He lets go.
Oof.
Oh, and now Bojorge is the one controlling the head of his opponent.
Oh,
look at Camargo. Oh, I don't know what that was. Wow. And he ends up in a very bad position here.
Absolutely. Now you find himself working through it. Referee is pulling the toes off of the cage. Not allowed to put your toes through there. But look at Camargo's got some sort of submission here.
Interesting. We're from like very awkward north-south position to an armbar attempt out of nowhere. So it's going to be a very interesting third round as long as Camargo can avoid being taken down.
That's the name of the game here. You got to say, you know, Camargo, if you're sitting in the corner, it's like this is it. It's either now or nothing, Camargo. You got to get out there and throw some combinations and keep this fight standing at all costs. Try to get that finish. And it's showing here, you know, why this Costa Rican undefeated fighter, you know, is stepping in here in the Lukes for the first time. It just shows, you know, this kid's pretty tactical in his approach. in dealing with a really tough fighter for Camargo.
Righty, time for round number 3. This is going to get interesting. Time to go for everything you have. And that's for both Bojorge and Camargo. Because with the power that Drago has, Bojorge can't take him for granted. Here we go. Third round, welterweight division. Carlos Camargo, Josué Bojorge. Mexico against Costa Rica. Bojorge attacking well, going to the leg, then going for the punch.
Nice. He's got to follow those up with some punches. Yeah, but Camargo is absolutely just exhausted here. He's taking some big, deep breaths.
Costa Rica has provided a lot of talent to our Lux Fight League roster. Going back to Alejandro Mandarina Solano, was a title contender in the featherweight division against Diego Lopez a few years back. Jorge Calvo, also another title contender. He's given us a few very good performances. Now Bojorge trying to rep Costa Rica. Pura vida.
Oof. Very labored punches there from
Going for the
Camargo.
uppercut. Camargo trying to use all the energy he has. The little energy he saved after being dominated on the ground of the first 2 rounds.
Oof.
Big uppercut there.
He's giving up some ground here. Bojorge is doing a great job. Just keeping the pressure just enough to keep Camargo uncomfortable. Staying on him, staying on the distance, and having a stiff jab. It's working out really well for him, and it's just taking Camargo into deeper waters.
We're talking about Camargo's good track record. 3-0 at Lux, 4 straight wins. Camargo has not, or Bojorge has not fought since March of 2022. It seems that he's spent some time in the gym and has waited for this opportunity to come.
Camargo's trying to do everything in his power to stand up. Nice sprawl there. That takes so much energy. Cannot let Bojorge get the corner on you. He's got to open up those arms, spread them. There it is. Oh, wow, he's going for a guillotine, and he's underneath the neck. He seems to be underneath the neck. Oh, he's falling. He's going down on it. He might be able to get this. He's got to get his forearm in. Oh, it's so difficult. Bojorge is doing a great job
and
alleviating the pressure. Oh, he's out. Wait.
No, I think he's still punching with the right arm.
You're right. He's still working. There it is, nice and tight. So hard to finish it.
And he's out on the mount.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to finish a guillotine when you're being mounted and you're trying to guillotine somebody. Here, we got a timeout here. What's going on here? Wait, what? Maybe. Oh, wow. Maybe grabbing onto the gloves?
Yeah, and under 2 minutes to go here in round number 3. And Bojorge with a very good advantage. He's right by his corner again. But Camargo with a very good sweep. Now he wants to get in control.
Very explosive there. Here's an opportunity for him. Gets underneath the neck again. Let's get the back.
Oh! Rear naked choke. He's going for the Mataleon.
He's got to get his right hand underneath it. He's more comfortable with his right hand going underneath the neck. So difficult. Third round. There it is. He's underneath. He's got the right hand underneath.
And we have just over a minute left.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look deep for a moment. But Jorge's able to spin around and get out.
Can he get the armbar here? Wow. 50 seconds left. I think Camargo gave everything he had there.
Yeah, the fans here in Guadalajara not losing hope, supporting the native of Sinaloa, but who's representing them here tonight, training at Lobo Gym with the likes of Alexa Grasso, Alessandro da Costa, Diego Lopez.
Wow, it's so incredible. But now back to work is Bojorge.
This is gonna be a good finish for Josué Bojorge. I think this should sign his win. This should seal the deal. It was a good performance for both of them, but Bojorge seemed to get the best out of this matchup here.
Look at that, guillotine choke, almost finished there, not quite had it. Gives it up, gives it into the mount, and Camargo gave every effort he had to try to finish this fight. He just couldn't quite get it. Didn't have enough time, and I think Bojorge comes out with a big win here in the welterweight division.
That's right. I have to wait and see, but it looks like he might get the clean sweep here. Carlos Camargo, who trains at Lobo Gym. Still waiting, but it seems like the outcome is already set. Let's go up inside the cage with the voice of Lux Fight League, Felipe de Maria.
Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos, nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. All judges scored the fight 29-28 to declare the winner by unanimous decision to Josué Bojorge.